2, 3, start.
Hey, hello,
hello.
Joseph. Hi. Come, please take a seat,
Sure,
Joseph.
thank you.
Hi, Joseph. I am
Hi.
Peiling. I will be your assessor for today. Please, you may take a seat here. Okay, Joseph, can I have your NRIC for my verification,
Oh, sure.
please? Thank you. Okay, just give me some time. Okay, here you go. So, how are you feeling today, Joseph?
Okay.
Okay, how long have you been working with ABC Store?
With ABC company for 2 years?
Okay, I see.
Yes.
Are you feeling a little nervous?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, whatever you will be going through today in your assessment is very similar to what you have gone through in your training. And as you can see here, the props that we have set up for you is very similar to what you have seen in your store.
Yes.
So just relax and calm down, okay?
Sure. Yes.
Alright. So, do you know why you are here today?
Doing the assessment for the training.
Yes, that's right. So for today, actually the purpose is to assess your competency for established customer requirements and recommend products and services. Alright, these are related to the training that you have attended under the sell products and services module. Yeah. Okay. So before we go into the other details of this assessment, are there any special needs that I should be aware of?
No.
Don't have? Okay. No worries. If at any point of the assessment you need me to repeat, rephrase, or to slow down, you just let me know. Okay? Yeah. Just some safety precaution information. In the event of any emergency such as fire, please do not panic. I will need you to stay calm and then just follow the instructions. As you can see over there, we have a fire exit sign and the fire evacuation plan. I'm also very familiar with the plan, so you can just follow me should anything happen. Okay, any other questions at this point? No? Very good. So, just a little bit more about after the assessment today, let's say if you are deemed competent, you will be successfully awarded the statement of attainment for the sell product and services you need. Okay? The assessment will be conducted in this classroom, and we have included products from the store as shared earlier. So the assessment will also be based on your ABC standard operating procedures. So you are also expected to know the Occupational Health and Safety Regulations of Singapore, and also the Consumer Protection Fair Trading Act 2003, including the Lemon Law. You are already very familiar with this, right? Okay. Alright, now today's assessment process will comprise of 2 parts. We will start with role play and then followed by oral questioning. So the entire process will be approximately 30 minutes. Role play is about 15 minutes and the oral questioning will be about 15 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
At the end of this assessment, you will also be informed whether you are competent or not yet competent. Okay? In the event, should you be certified as not yet competent, you will need to go for reassessment. However, if you have any dispute with my decision, you can still appeal. Okay, are you familiar with the appeal process?
Yes. The facilitator earlier has explained the whole process. I understand that.
Okay,
yes.
explain to you and you understand.
Yes.
Alright. Oh yes, one more thing. During this assessment process, I will be taking notes for my assessment purpose. Please do continue and do not be alarmed, okay?
Okay.
And the details of today's assessment will be kept confidential, which means that your company will only know the final result of whether you have been certified competent or not yet competent. But the details of whatever goes on in this room will be strictly kept between the 2 of us.
Okay.
Alright? Okay. Joseph, did you bring along your mobile phone today?
Yes.
You kept it on silent mode?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, do you have any questions or clarification for me, Joseph?
So far okay.
So far okay? If it's okay, then I will now brief you on the role play segment. You can follow me. Okay, in the role play, I will play the role of the customer, and for yourself, you will play the role of the sales assistant. So this is your shop, and you can see here, this is the range of winter jackets, and there are 4 of them. And these are the other items of promotion. And over here is a dressing room and a mirror that you're So this is very similar to your training, what you've gone through in the training as well as your store.
Yes.
Okay, if you're okay, I'll leave you 1 or 2 minutes for you to familiarize yourself with the setup, and I will step outside.
Yes.
Once you're ready for the role-play assessment, you can call me in.
Sure. I will.
Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Alice.
you. Hello, welcome to ABC shop. How may I help you?
Oh, I'm looking for jacket.
Oh, jackets. Wonderful, you came to the right place. Because we have just arrived a whole range of different fabrics and different colors. For this time around, because it's nearing winter, so we have this range whereby they are double layer and also they have thin and lightweighted. So is there any requirement that you're looking at that I can help?
I'm looking at something that's not so bulky.
Okay. Okay. Well, this one may look a bit bulky, but maybe you can just take a look, because what happened here is that you can retain weight, retain the heat, then retain the heat so that the weather is not too cold. You're traveling to any place in particular?
I'll be going to Australia in the month of June with my family members.
There will be a cold weather.
Oh, I see. Because
Yes.
I've not been there, so I don't know how cold it can get.
Very cold, about 10 degrees.
Oh.
So I suggest maybe you take a look at this.
Mm.
Let me just help you with this. This is actually made of goose fur, and it looks bulky, but you will feel that it's a bit warm and it's not too heavy. Yes.
Oh, the cutting is a little loose.
Yes.
I would prefer something more
Right.
tight-fitting, yeah,
Okay,
more
okay.
tapered. or something.
Tight fitting. Okay. Is there any color preference that you like? Or
Preferably dark color,
Okay.
so that I can will not get so dirty, then easier
Right.
maintenance, yeah.
and also, are you looking at certain budget range that I can help you?
Oh yes, I'm looking at a budget within 150.
We have here the range of about $90 plus to 180. Can I suggest maybe you about 140? There's this particular one that just came in 2 weeks ago. The color is what you have been looking for, dark color, with special fabric inside that will keep you warm, just like the earlier design, but just that this one is within the budget that you're looking at.
This one is loose, that's why I
Yes,
don't like it.
this will suit you well. You like to try on?
Yes. So this one is a bit more tapered, is it?
I'll show you the mirror once you're
Okay.
comfortable with
Thank you
this.
very much.
Yes. Okay, here come the mirror. Okay, from my angle, I see that from the back, it suits you very well.
Okay.
I'm not sure how you feel.
Yeah, it's
feel
more,
good, right?
yeah, I prefer this cutting actually, it's more
Yes,
tapered.
yes. Okay, the price is only 140. So
Okay.
would you like to consider buying this?
140. Yeah, I think can. This one will
Okay.
fit my budget.
Sure.
Okay.
In that case, I'll help you with
I will
this.
take this jacket then.
Yes.
Thank you.
June, Australia. So you will be going to do some scenic visit places,
Yes,
scenic,
yes.
right? So you'll be cold.
Uh-huh.
It may go below 10 degrees.
Oh,
So I
okay.
suggest maybe you also want to consider some of the accessories here, like
Mhm.
our gloves. That's
Mhm.
going at $5 each.
Okay, I'm actually quite scared of cold, so maybe
Yes.
I'll get the gloves then.
Great,
Yeah, thank you,
great.
Joseph. You can help to let
Sure,
this
I
out.
will do that.
Okay.
Yes, thank you
Okay,
very much.
so Joseph, that's the end of the role play. Maybe you just help me hang
Sure, I will.
the cat and give me a few minutes while I take down some records.
Okay.
So after this is done, you will step out for a while and I'll call you in,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank
So
you,
you
Joseph.
go for it. Okay.
I'll
Thank
call you in. Okay, Joseph, you can come
Hi.
in.
Sure.
Take a seat. Take a
All right,
seat.
thank you.
Come take a seat.
Sure.
Okay. Joseph. Okay, thank you for waiting.
Thank you.
So right now we will proceed to the oral assessments. Okay. Just to share with you, there will be a total of 9 questions, oral questions, that you will be required to answer.
Sure.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, can I refer to my notes?
Oh yes, you can refer to your notes. Please feel free to do so. Okay, Joseph, the first question. How do you greet your customer?
Well, I will greet our customer by saying welcome to ABC shop, and at the same time say good morning, and also address the person madam or sir.
Okay, good. Okay, let's move on to the second question. How do you approach the customer who appears to be interested in an item?
Well, I will approach politely and compliment that this is a good choice that they're looking at. At the same time, this will be very sellable to encourage the customer to consider the product.
Okay. Next question. How do you promote the store items?
I will emphasize on the key features and also the benefits. And also try to solve the problem of the customer if I'm aware of it.
Okay. And how do you bid farewell to a customer?
Our standard procedure is to say thank you for shopping at ABC shop and see you again.
Okay. How do you find out what are the customer needs?
I'll ask open questions. I will probe with questions to identify what the customer's requirement and to follow up to clarification if necessary.
Okay. I will move on to the next question.
Yes, please.
When a customer objects to the price of an item, claiming that other stores are selling it cheaper, what would you say?
It's important that to start off with active listening to understand the claim and why is the customer having that impression. So at the same time, to also to highlight features and the benefits of our products, to compare the differences so that the customer can appreciate our products better, and also to bring to attention of those non-monetary related features that the customer will benefit by buying our products.
Okay. And how do you match customers' requirement to your product recommendation?
Well, I will certainly have to understand our product's features so that when customer has a certain requirement, I can then, in terms of color, size, or design, then I can then match them accordingly.
Okay. And name 2 organizational features of presenting products to customers. Just 2.
Yes. Wait for customers to register their interest in the item before stepping up to him or her. At the same time, to also ask further questions to find out more information about their requirement.
Okay. And the last question, name 1 reason why you may need to present alternative products to the customer.
Okay, over 2 years, my experience is that one of the main reasons would be the budget, price range. Yes.
Okay. So now that you have completed the 9 oral questions, okay, please give me a few minutes to complete the assessment report.
Okay.
We'll send you out the room and then I will call you back when I'm ready. Okay?
Sure.
So the mind big one. Okay, Joseph, come in.
Yes.
Take a seat, take a seat. Just feeling very anxious about
Yes,
your
yes,
result.
I am. I hope I make it.
Okay, Joseph. So, are you ready for your results now?
Yes.
Alright. Based on my observation of your assessment, you are competent.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay, you are competent in the 2 elements, establish customer requirements as well as the recommend products and services. So, celebrate, come, cheer!
Yes, thank you very much. I'm so happy about it.
Yes.
Yes, I worked so
Okay.
hard for this. Yes.
Good, yes, very good. So Joseph, do you mind if I give you feedback on 2 areas which I thought you did very well actually?
Certainly, certainly.
Okay. Actually, in terms of approaching customer and at appropriate timing, you actually welcome me in using the standard ABC organizational greeting. So you said welcome to the shop, that's very good. And as well as in the recommending alternative or equivalent products and services to the customer, you actually offered to me those items that are on promotion. So that's very, very good. So Joseph, now that you have finished your assessment, how would you apply this back at your workplace?
I learned to emphasize more on the features and the benefit so the customer can clearly see the usefulness of our products.
Okay.
So I'll do that in my workplace.
Okay, very good. Alright, so anything else that you would like to clarify with me regards to this assessment?
No, I'm very excited. Thank you very much.
No worries. Okay, now the moment that you have been waiting for, let me sign this sheet. Give me a moment, right page. Okay, here, let me just fill in my name, beaten, signature. Okay, over to you, Joseph. If you accept the result of my assessment, you can write your name here and you can sign over here.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you, Joseph. So now that you have attained the statement of attainment, I'm sure this will help you in your career advancement. I hope to see you at the next assessment, Joseph.
Yes, please.
Congratulations once
Thank you,
again.
thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you very
Come, let me see you out.
Sure.
You did very well. Come.
Thank you very much.
Okay, congrats.